Less than 2 years after breaking away from the Bahamas Union of Teachers, an alternative union for educators has signed a monumental industrial agreement, one that the union president says will be a first of many as the body looks to increase its membership. Cleopatra Murphy has the story.
It was officially recognized as a bargaining unit for educators in April. Just 4 months later, the Bahamas Educators, Councillors and Allied Workers Union has signed off on what is being touted as a historical industrial agreement. The signing of the union's first agreement took place at the office of the Prime Minister Friday morning, even as government faces the threat of industrial action from the Bahamas Union of Teachers. Union President Sandra Major says the signing affirms that teachers have a voice and a right to choose.
We are most grateful this morning to say that on behalf of this great union, that the government of the Bahamas has worked very well with us. And we recognize that in order to achieve anything, you must be willing to work together. It doesn't have to take 6 years. It can take 6 weeks.
The new agreement includes an incremental increase in salary that Major, who's taught for more than 40 years, says is the largest over 3 years. There's also a retention bonus, an increase in allowances, rental assistance, and better insurance benefits.
In the first year, we get a salary increase equal to two increments plus your normal increment. In the second year, we get a salary increase equal to 1 increment plus your normal increment. In the third year, we get 2 again plus your normal increment. The retention bonus is after 25 years. You can accept all of it, and it's a gift. Nobody throws a gift away.
While she says everything was not agreed upon, one article being the PTA, the offshoot teachers union leader says they compromised because it is not just about them.
No matter what we say in this country, schools do not work without PTAs. However, the government cannot force us to say we must come to PTA after 3:15. So a compromise has to be made, and we must learn to do that. So our compromise is that we will encourage our members to come to PTA because we cannot have school without children, and we cannot have children without parents.
That sentiment echoed by Minister of Education, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, who holds that education is key to national development and teachers an invaluable piece of that equation. With the BUT putting members on alert for industrial action at the start of the school semester, Hannah Martin says she does not want it to further impact those students already hard hit by Hurricane Dorian and COVID-19.
Abaco had Dorian and pandemic, and they've suffered greatly. And in New Providence, particularly in inner city communities, economically challenged households, we don't want them to suffer anymore. We would like to get them in the classroom back on track so that they can begin to stimulate their intellect, stabilize emotionally, and be able to achieve their objectives and their destiny.
President of the Trade Union Congress, Obi Ferguson, agrees, lauding the time it took to sign the agreement, also hitting out that industrial action is not always the answer.
Taking industrial actions and doing all sorts of things that are not necessary is not the way forward. I want to make that clear. Yes, we can have differences, but we can sit in a room and we can hammer it out.
The new union represents nearly 500 members. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.